A very good morning, my dear students. I welcome you all here in the online session of School of Scholars Malkapur. My dear student, we are discussing the chapter Direct and Inverse Variation. In this chapter, till now, we have discussed about the relation in between two things which vary directly or sometimes it varies inversely. And if it varies the directly, that term how we can find out the hidden value. And in inverse value, same thing. In today's session, we are moving forward towards a very important topic of this chapter, that is time and work. Time and work. My dear student, at the beginning only I am telling you, related to this topic, whatever the questions are there, you will find this question as it is in every competitive examination. You all are preparing yourself for all the external examination like Indian Talent, Olympiad, scholarship. In your future, you will attempt many competitive exam. In that, you will find logic based questions. So the logic based question will have the topic time and work. So what kind of questions will be there? So see here, one example I am taking here. Suppose here one wall I am drawing. Okay, any XYZ wall is there. A person, a person is there. A person, and I want to color this wall. A person can paint this total wall in 28 days. In how many days? In 28 days. B can paint same wall in 30 days. 2 days more than A. You will be asked the question like, if they both were together and started painting together, how much work they will require, how much days they will require to finish the paint. Now what you will do here? What logic can we apply here? We can't simply do the addition of both 28 plus 30, because we know that work and time is in inverse variation. If they both work will together, obviously they will require less time. So if we will perform the addition of both 58 days, if they will work together, will they require 58 days to finish the finish the painting? No. So what we can do? Can we do a subtraction? 30 days minus 28 days, 2 days. Can they both finish the work in 2 days? What about 28 and 30 days alone they are taking? And if they will work together and in 2 days they will finish? No. So what can we say about now this concept and how we can solve this query? So here this kind of question will be asked to you in the topic time and work. So here, because this is totally based on the logic, here we have to apply the logic. So what kind of logic I can use here? I know very well here A can finish the work in 28 days and B can finish the work in 30 days. So in one day A's work, one day's A's one day work, can you determine how much work will he do in one day? One day work, one day out of 28 days. One day work out of 28 days. It is his one day work. And 2 days, 2 out of 28. 3 days, 3 out of 28. Okay. And up to 28, 28 upon 28 means work is finished. Understood? So we will represent the work in a fraction form. So one day work of A, 1 upon 28. One day work, so B's one day work, B's one day work, B's one day work is 1 upon 30. Got it? Now we receive A's one day work and B's one day work. Now I am going to perform the addition of both. So what I will do? Both's one day work, A's and B's one day's together work, one day together work will be addition of both's one day work, that is 1 upon 28 plus 1 upon 30. This way, my dear student, we are going to solve all the example based on this topic related to time and work. It is very interesting. You will find very interest to solve example based on this. So here at the conclusion, what we can say? We can say, if a person can do a work in X days, total X days he takes to finish the work, so obviously then he does 1 upon X of the work in one day. So his one day work will be 1 upon total number of days in a denominator. In a fraction form we can represent his or her one day work. Understood? If you have given total days required to finish the work, that time you can define one day work in fractional form. Understood? Or in another mode, if it is given that and if work done in one day, if work done in one day is 1 upon X, one day work we have given 1 upon X, then to finish that work how many total days are required? If one day work we have given, to finish same work how much days will require? X days, because the denominator shows total days, but in a numerator there must be 1 because we are finding one day work. Okay, now here then what we can say, then the time taken to finish the work, time taken to finish the work is X days. Understood my dear student this concept? Based on this concept only we are going to solve all the question related to this topic, time and work. Okay, you will be given the question different logic based, but you have to go through with the basic concept. Understood? Now let us see example based on this. Listen very carefully this example. Please pay proper attention towards these examples. These are very important. What does it say? Atul can plug a field in 10 days. If Atul work alone, he requires total 10 days to finish his work of plugging. While it is given now, while Raju can plug it in 15 days. Same work can be done by Raju in 15 days. Now it is given that in how many days will they complete if they plug together? If they both have started doing the same work, in how many days will they both finish the work? So now how we can solve this? So here first of all we will write down individual days required to finish the work. So here in an answer, in a solution I will write down time taken by Atul to complete the work is equal to 10 days. Okay, this much days are been taken by Atul to finish the plugging. Okay, so Atul's one day work, so therefore Atul's one day work, can you tell me now? Atul's one day work will be 1 upon 10. This is Atul's one day work. Similarly, time taken by Raju to complete the work is equal to 15 days, isn't it? So therefore Raju's one day work will be 1 upon 15. Now we have Atul's one day work and Raju's one day work. Okay, simple thing is there. If suppose this much ground is there and Atul plugs this much and Raju plugs this much in one day, if they both will work, obviously this much only they will do. So what we can say now, Atul's and Raju's one day work together. Here what we can say, Atul's one day work plus Raju's one day work will be their one day's work addition. 1 upon 10 plus 1 upon 15. LCM of both, what is 30. So here 30 is the LCM, 10 3s are and 15 2s are. Okay, that is how much? 5 upon 30. 5 1s are 5, 5 6 are 1 upon 6. My dear student, now you only tell me the answer. If they both work in one day, 1 out of 6, their both together work of one day is 1 out of 6, means out of 6 days 1 day work. So if they will both work together to plug the field, in how many days will they finish the work? In 6 days. This is a fraction of their together work. This is a fraction of their together work, and this fraction shows their one day work together, that is out of 6 days 1 day work. So total 6 days are there. Okay, so what we can say, so therefore work done by them in one day is equal to 1 upon 6. Okay, so therefore they will together complete the work in 6 days. Work in 6 days. Do you remember? If you have given one day work, then you can determine total number of days to finish the work? This second statement. If work done in one day, 1 upon x, then total days to finish the work, then time taken to finish the work is x days. Denominator will shows total days to finish the work. Let's see another example. This example is very important. Listen very carefully. What does it say? A and B together can do a piece of work in 6 days. Means A and B's together work of 6 days we have given. Okay. If B alone can finish the work in 8 days. Okay, means B's time is given to us, and how many days will A take to finish the work alone? If A will work alone, how much days will require to A to finish the same work if B requires 8 days? Okay, so my dear student, here we have given their together works of 6 days. Okay, so how we can solve it here? Apply your logic and tell me what we can do here. Simple thing is there. Here we have given in my solution. I will write down first of all time taken by A and B together to complete the work is equal to 6 days. Okay, so therefore what we can say, A and B's one day work will be 1 out of 6. They're both one day work 1 out of 6, means A's work plus A's one day work plus B's one day work is equal to 1 upon 6, and we have given B's days, how much days will require by B to complete the work we have given. So here time taken by B alone to complete the work, complete the work is equal to 8 days. Okay, so therefore B's one day work is equal to 1 upon 8. Now their together one day work we have 1 upon 6 and B's one day work is 1 upon 8. Now their together's one day work, from this if I will subtract B's one day work, obviously whatever will remaining, that will be one day work of whose A's, and in 8 A's one day work the denominator will show us how much A will require total days to finish the work. Very simple. So here what I can say here in this at the final, here I can say A's one day work plus B's one day work, their both additions will be A and B's one day work, A and B's together one day work. So therefore what we can say is one day work we are finding is one day work plus B's one day work we have 1 upon 8 is equal to A and B's together one day work, that will be 1 upon 6. Now I am going to transfer this fraction into RHS. So therefore A's one day work is equal to 1 upon 6 minus 1 upon 8. We will solve this example. Now here LCM of 6 and 8, that is 24. Here 8 3s are, we can say 4 and 8 3s are 3, that is 1 out of 24. So A's one day work is 1 out of 24. So what how much days will require to finish the work by A? Total days required by A, that is 24. So therefore A's one day work is equal to 1 upon 24. Okay, so therefore A alone can finish the work in 24 days. Simple examples, understood? See here third example. It says it is very logical based. A can do a piece of work in 35 days. B can finish it in 28 days. They work together for 7 days. Only. And after that, then A leaves the work. Now obviously some work will be remaining. We have asked the question that in how many days can B finish the remaining work. So here first of all we will have to find remaining work, and then we can decide in how many days he can finish the work. Okay, first of all we have given their total days to finish the work. Okay, so here in solution I will write down that time taken by A to finish the work is equal to 35 days. Okay, so therefore A's one day work is equal to 1 upon 35. Okay, similarly time taken by B to finish the work is equal to how many days? 28 days. So therefore B's 1 day work is equal to 1 upon 28. We have A's 1 day work and we have B's 1 day work. Okay, now A's we will find A and B's 1 day work. We will find A and B's 1 day work. 1 day work is equal to 1 upon 35 plus 1 upon 28. Okay, is LCM is 140. 4 upon here, sorry, 4 upon 140 plus here 5 upon 140, that is equal with 9 upon 140. Okay, we receive their 1 day work. Okay, now A and B's 7 days work. Obviously if they do one in a day, they do this much work. In 2 days multiply by 2, in 3 days multiply by 3. So obviously A and B's 7 days work will be is equal to 9 upon 140 multiply by 7. Okay, that is 7 1s are 7, 7 20s are is equal to 9 upon 20. This is the work done by both of them in 7 days. Now remaining work we will find. Remaining work, very seriously, how much work is there? One complete work is there, 1, and out of this one work 9 upon 20 work is done. So remaining work, 1 work minus 9 upon 20, because as I told you work is constant, 1 work is given, they don't have given 2-3 works. Okay, so now here 21 are 20, 20 minus 9, 11 upon 20. This much work is remaining. Okay, we have received remaining work. Question and see one time. We have asked in how many days can B finish the remaining work. Means this remaining work, in how many days B can finish it. Okay, so let time taken by B to finish the work, to finish the remaining work, B X days. Now in X days he is finishing this much work. So how we can solve? We have B's 1 day work. B's 1 day work. B's 2 day work, 1 day work multiply by 2. B's 3 days work, 1 day work multiply by 3. And B's X days work, 1 day work multiply by X. B's X day work. Okay, and it is given that B finish the remaining work. Means B's X day work is remaining work. So obviously 1 day work multiplied by X will be equal with remaining work. Okay, so therefore B's, here I am confused, B's 1 day work multiplied by X is equal to remaining work, isn't it? Here substitute the value. B's 1 day work we have 1 upon 28 multiplied by X is equal to 11 upon 20. Got it? Now here this 20 is in a division X upon 28. So it will go in multiplication. X is equal to 11 upon 20 multiplied by 28. We will have to solve this equation now. 4 7s are 28, 4 5s are 20. 11 multiplied by 7 upon 5. That is 77 upon 5. We will convert this improper fraction into mix. So therefore X will be equal with 5 as it is. That is 15 and 2 by 5. 15 and 2 by 5. So what we can say? So therefore B can finish the remaining work in 15 and 2 upon 5 days. Okay. So here I will write down that sentence. B completes the remaining work in 15 and 2 by 5 days. Understood? You all please copy down this all the examples into your notebook properly and go through with the exercise one by one. You will definitely get the solution. Okay, you just have to apply the properties and terms which I used here. Similarly, you will have to apply. You will definitely get your answer. Okay, my dear student, here I am going to stop today. Thank you and have a good day.